and welcome to Two Loving Bugs. My name is Kim, and I'm going to tell you the results of my second cycle with Femara. Stay tuned! Okay, so was it BFP or BFN? Unfortunately, this cycle once again was not successful. Yeah, but first I want to say sorry for my absence lately. I've not been on. I just moved and then I wasn't sure where to film in my new place. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent spot or not. Yeah, so I've just been busy, and then with the BFN, I've not been in the best of moods. We'll put it that way. So I haven't wanted to film, but I'm finally doing it. I'm going to tell you guys everything and what's next. So, how did the cycle go? It went pretty well. If you remember from my first cycle, I didn't ovulate until like cycle day 25 or 28 because I wasn't sure exactly when. It went a little bit better this cycle. I ovulated for sure on cycle day 20, and we did a really good job on baby dancing. We baby danced every other day from cycle day 7 to cycle day 21, and we did use pre-seed this cycle. That made it a little bit better, but as far as TMI, vaginalness, I was not as dry as last time, so it's just kind of like normal. It didn't seem awful. Other than that, it just kind of all went basic and smooth. I did do an OPK just one time, but it was like way early since I didn't ovulate till cycle day 20. So, like I said before, I'm not super big into OPKs. I mostly rely on my temps to tell me if I ovulated, and of course it was negative. I think it was like cycle day 11 or something that I took it, so it was way early. Yeah, the 2-week wait went fine. Like, it didn't seem to drag on super long. I wanted it to get over with, but it wasn't too bad. And then I was getting quite excited thinking that I was pregnant. I didn't really have like a lot of signs or anything, but it was getting pretty late in the 2-week wait. I think I tested, hang on. Alright, so I didn't take a pregnancy test until 15 DPO because I don't like to test early. I don't like to be disappointed if it might be too early, you know? So I didn't test until 15 DPO, so the days leading up to that, I was like, okay, so usually my luteal phase is about perfect 14 days, and it was getting up to that time, and I always spot before I start, and I always have cramps. So the couple days before I tested, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not spotting, I'm not cramping, I don't feel like anything's coming, but I don't really necessarily feel pregnant either. Like, I just feel nothing. But I was like, hey, nothing's better than feeling at flow, right? So I was getting pretty excited, and my temps are staying nice and high where they should be, and so I don't know, I was really prepared to get a positive pregnancy test. I was like, this is it, this is the cycle, it's gonna work. We baby danced plenty for it, like, and it was perfectly timed. We did it like the day before, like cycle day 19, the day before I ovulated, and then we did it the AM on the 21st day of my cycle. So it was like perfectly in that time, just in case like that next morning it was still there, we baby danced. So I don't know, everything just seemed like, hey, yeah, this really could be a chance. Like, this really could turn into something. So I was really excited when I went to test on the cycle day 35, 15 DPO. I even filmed it and did a live pregnancy test, but as soon as I saw the results, I quickly deleted it. But yeah, I woke up that morning and I went into the bathroom and I was filming, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm excited. Like, I don't really feel like nauseous or anything, but some people don't have a lot of signs. But I'm not spotting, I'm not cramping, like, it's gonna be perfect, it's gonna be positive. But of course it was negative. And that was just a blow. Like, that just sucked. Major bleepity bleep. So that was upsetting. And of course, later that night I started cramping and spotting. But I still didn't start for another day after. So I don't know why that luteal phase was so long. But other than that, like, through the cycle, I felt pretty positive. I wasn't staying perfectly healthy, of course. I did eat lunch meat and stuff that you're not supposed to have when you're pregnant. But, you know, I didn't drink or anything. But I stayed okay, just kind of in the middle. And then it was just a big fat negative. So, yeah. That was pretty much all my cycle was. There wasn't a whole lot to comment on. Obviously, me and my husband are still taking our regular vitamins and all that. So I will update you soon on how cycle number 3 with Femara went. Stay tuned. Bye.